Good morning from day 3. Kate and I both slept really sound last night, so that's a good sign. We got a little bit of rain during the night, nothing hard, but enough to hear the kind of that pitter patter on the tent fly, which was really nice. So today, once again, no real plans. We have that Iron Creek camp in 2.5 miles. That's our first goal. We're going to get there and see how we're feeling. The area we're walking through this morning was definitely logged at some time. All the stumps have a nice clean cut, and there's some slag heaps of old limbs and stuff like that. But we do have some new growth coming in, so I'm not sure how long ago this was done, but definitely logging at some point. We made it off the logging road to a main road, but of course there is no signs here, so I have to pull out the phone and check. Oh, it's nice and mushy here, and figure out which way we need to go. I'm guessing to the right, but I'm not sure. Well, looks like I managed to get us off trail again. Somewhere we missed a turn. I think I know where before we start down the last bit, but it looks like we can take this road here that we're on a little ways and hook back up with the trail. Darn it. At least it's not a bad road walk. I was just thinking how easy things like Gaia and National Geographic tied into it make hiking, but it only makes it hiking easy if you pay attention. At the top of that logging road there was a left turn, and it looked like on my map that's how we were supposed to go, so I went down a ways. Instead we were doing right, but guess not. Ugh. Alright, this is where we should have came out if we wanted to take in the wrong turn, so guess we head down here just a little ways to the road and find the trail, hopefully. We are back on trail, hopefully not too far from that Iron Creek camp. Stop there, take a little break, and then move on or something. We just made a little stop here at the horse camp, these facilities, and now we are heading out, and I think we are into the Black Elk Wilderness up here. I'll show you the sign when we get there. Where we're getting back on, it is the Black Elk Wilderness. We have 4 miles to go to the turn off to Mount Rushmore, so we're going to try to do that and then go up and see Mount Rushmore for a little while. Nice little stream crossing. We managed to do it without having to change using those rocks. Both of us made it successfully. Dry feet, yay. Right at the intersection of Grizzly Bear Creek Trail and Centennial Trail, just a little over a mile from Iron Creek Horse Camp there. Making good time here. Kate's feeling a little better today. We just came up our steepest climb of the day and topped this little side trail in an overview, and right there is Mount Rushmore. I know it's hard to see in GoPro, unfortunately. It's refreshing. Just about calf deep here, deepest point. We made it to the turnoff to Mount Rushmore. It's a little farther than I thought. It was about 4.6 miles from Iron Creek. Now we have, I think, about 0.6 miles or so, and it's supposed to be a steep climb, so here goes nothing. And it looks like we get to cross the creek once again. Right, we made it up. I think that's the line to get into the garage. So somewhere over here is Mount Rushmore. I don't remember where. We'll figure it out. All right, the uphill is uphill. It's not too bad though. It's just constant uphill for, I don't know, 0.6, 0.7 miles, something like that. But take your time, easy to get up. Now it's time to go find some goodies. There it is, it snuck up on us. All of a sudden, there's the presents. Hope we're heading towards the entrance. I remember it. Just didn't come in this way before. We made it in and beelined it to the food, a couple burgers, but unfortunately they were out of fries. How sad. And they gave us chips, but really wanted fries. Ice cream's next. I think this is really cool here how they have the flags from all 50 states, I think is what this is. And there's Mount Rushmore. We are almost done with our visit to Mount Rushmore. Spent probably 2 hours of dining, getting batteries charged up, kind of relaxing, had a good hamburger, some double scoop ice cream. We walked to see the heads from the viewpoint, and now we're just both taking a quick run into the tourist trap just to see what they have. I was hoping to have some snacks, but nothing that looked good. So as soon as Kate comes back, we're gonna head on down the steep trail we came up and then figure out where we're gonna camp from there. Probably a mile or two. I'd like to get in if possible. We'll see how he does. All right, so we enjoyed our visit to Mount Rushmore. Oh, we're getting tired here. Didn't learn a whole lot because we didn't take time to read things. Kate did. He overheard people talking, but we had a nice time there. Got refueled, got powered up, and we're going to head on up. And we are off back down the big hill to get back to the Centennial Trail. We are almost down to the little creek crossing and then put us right back on Centennial Trail. It was nice and easy coming down, not too steep on the feet. So it was a well-maintained trail. Good job, Park Service. And they even have a nice little rock stepping stone for us. And Kate is back on the Centennial Trail. Which way do we need to go? You sure?
What?
You sure?
No.
Apparently, because we can't go any way that way, so yeah. As we're heading down the trail, I think our challenge is not the trail tonight, but finding some place to camp. It's a pretty steep side on both of us, and not really flat. So first suitable place we find, I think we're gonna call it a day while we still feel pretty good. Try not to push it too hard. Hope that's not too long. We found this little stream on the way up. Got about 2 liters of water, which puts us at, I don't know, 4 or 5 probably 5 liters of water. So if we need to dry camp up here, we can. We're still looking for a spot. We've been climbing, so hopefully that means we're gonna get up higher where there'll be some more open areas. Let's see. All right, I found the spot that's gonna work for us. We're towards the climb, towards the top of the climb coming out of Mount Rushmore. I think we can make that area right there in front if we set the tent up correctly. Head to bushwhack off trail, just 20 yards or so, so shouldn't be disturbed. But we'll call this home for the night. Got our tent all set up and our nice little camp here. Kate's got some snacks, finished up dinner. I'm gonna have me some jerky, and then we'll get going out of here. It was a really good day. We both hiked really well. Mount Rushmore was great. Well, the food was really great, I think is what we really liked, but it was cool to get there and see it on foot. When I bought a couple souvenirs, the lady's like, "Did you get your parking validated?" I'm like, "No, I don't need it. We walked here." She had this confused look on her face. She's like, "From where?" I'm like, "Wind Cave." And she didn't understand. But anyways, it was kind of cool. So we're going to head in the tent here tonight. So I'll call it a night, and we'll pick up with you all in the morning. Take care. Good morning from day 4. I think Kate and I both tossed and turned a lot throughout the night. I know I did. When I woke up, he was too, but it wasn't too cold at all last night. I slept with my fleece on, but it was unzipped and I never got the chills. That was a good night. We are getting ready to head out. 8 o'clock, our earliest of the trip so far. Hopefully it'll be a little cooler. I think we have a little bit of uphill left, and then downhill hopefully there's some water, because I'm down to a little over half a liter, and Kate's got about a liter and a half, so we should make it. See you in a bit. We set up only about 150, 200 yards from the top of the climb, and what was remained was more of a stroll than a climb. And now hopefully we're heading down for a while. It's a sunny day, probably gonna be a hot one. This is why I wanted to get out early to avoid it, but I'm already feeling that sun beating down on us this morning. Yuck. We finally got enough food eaten out of our supply. My pack is feeling not too bad this morning, but it is this morning. We'll see how it feels this afternoon. All right, we've been descending for a while. Not off the first hill we had, the second hill we went up and come down. It's really nice and pleasant down here. The sun's not hitting us in this forest, and we're getting a cool breeze, so it's really nice. All right, we just came from the trail up there, so we must be leaving the Black Elk Wilderness now. All right, so we're heading down to some trailhead. I should know it, but I haven't been looking too much. We are just getting going from our lunch break at the Highway 244 crossing. Hopefully there's water in about half mile, a little over half mile. We're good now, but the problem is, and the logistics that we're dealing with, is that from this next water source, it's 9.5 miles to the next one, which I don't think Kate's got in today. We also go to the high point, which means to me that we're climbing, being from Colorado, but maybe not. So we're gonna hope for water at this next spot, and then load up probably an extra 3 liters in my Sawyer bag and carry this with us and go from there. That's the plan, at least. We're on the tracks looking for the pickup of the trail, hoping it's over here to the left, but we'll find out in just a minute. Hear the train whistle, but luckily I don't see him coming. We just loaded up on water at the rail crossing. It was flowing really good. When you come up the crossing, it's a slight left, not right. We went right first, and that's how we saw the train, but not the way to go. Cade's got 2 liters in his bladder, 1 liter on his extra bottle. I have 2 liters, and then I'm carrying 3 liters in this CNAC. So hopefully that'll get us through till 10 miles. Only, like I said, the only thing is we'll probably camp somewhere there, which is why I'm carrying that extra 3 liters. Otherwise I want it. All right, here we go. We've been following this 2-track for a while, and luckily I happened to look left, and 89 goes off this way. That would have been bad. We would have headed down there for a long ways. Glad we saw it. Once you take that left off the 2-track, we did pick up a little creek here, and this one's got a nice pool. Almost makes you want to jump in it. So there is some water here. It's the first week in June. How long it'll last, I don't know, but it's flowing pretty decently now. Easy to get water in. Through the dark and spooky tunnel under the road we go. Feels nice in here. I see a light at the end of the tunnel. Woohoo! We made it up to the top of the first climb of San Luis. I don't think that's it. I think we came down. Well, I know we came down. And I think we have another climb still to get to the high point. I'm not sure. I haven't checked our elevation, but that seemed too easy. So I'm guessing looking to our right, I still see another mountain over here. Looks a little bit taller, so I'm guessing that's where we're heading, but we're stopping for a little food break, re-energize. We made it up to the top of the first climb of San Luis. I don't think that's it. I think we came down. Well, I know we came down, and I think we have another climb still to get to the high point. I'm not sure. I haven't checked our elevation, but that seemed too easy. So I'm guessing, looking to our right, I still see another mountain over here. Looks a little bit taller, so I'm guessing that's where we're heading, but we're stopping for a little food break, re-energize. There hasn't been another steep up climb, really. We got this old road that keeps climbing. We just came up that short little steep section there, but it gave us a great view. Now all we're trying to do is find some place to camp, which we're going to keep pushing on. It's kind of tough again, running the mountainside, or cliffside. All right, we're at 11.23 miles. I didn't tell Kate that, but I think we're gonna go down there to camp. It looks like it's pretty flat down there, so looks nice. There's nothing like at the end of the day when you finally found a campsite and it's all kind of at an angle. I think I finally found one behind me there, so we'll make it work because I'm tired. I'm sure Kate's pretty beat too. It was a long day. All right, there is home for the night. Found a flat enough spot, should do us well. So we're gonna sneak in a tent, play some games, maybe watch a little movie, and call it a night. It was a good day. Got 11 miles in.